You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to Section 1. Section 1. You will hear a conversation between the manager and a customer in a restaurant. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6. You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this example will be played first.
Good afternoon, Delano's restaurant. How can I help you?
Hi, can you tell me how late you're open at weekends?
Yes, of course. On the weekends, including Friday night, we're open till midnight.
The man says that the restaurant is open until midnight. So midnight has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Good afternoon, Delano's restaurant. How can I help you?
Hi, can you tell me how late you're open at weekends?
Yes, of course. On the weekends, including Friday night, we're open till midnight.
Okay, that's great. Do you take reservations?
Of course. Let me just get a reservation form. So, first of all, can I have your name, please?
Sure. My family name is Mateo.
That's M-A-T-E-O?
Yes.
And your first name?
It's Kirsten.
Was that Kristen?
No, I'll spell it for you. K-I-R-S-T-E-N.
Sorry about that.
No problem, I'm quite used to it.
Okay, I'll just run through all the details about the booking with you. But before I do that, I'd better get your contact number now, just in case I forget to do it later. Is that okay?
Sure. It's area code 734 and the number is 6778111.
Okay, so when would you like to book?
Next Friday?
As in the 7th, correct?
Yes, at 8 p.m. if you have room for us.
Let's see. How many people are you booking for?
We've got, 3 couples, my brother too, and my parents, of course. So that's 9 adults. And is it all right to bring infants?
Yes, that's no problem. We have special seats for them.
Actually, we'll have 2 coming. But don't worry, they're well behaved and they'll probably sleep the whole time. They won't need seats.
Fine. Just bear in mind that it might be quite noisy in the restaurant at that time.
Oh, that's cool. We just want the whole family to be there together for the dinner.
Is it a special occasion?
Yes, it's my parents' wedding anniversary. 35 years together.
That's fantastic. Okay, so to make sure that everyone has a great time on this special day, I'd like to discuss our food options now, so that we can be prepared.
Okay, great. I've heard great things about your menu.
Yes, you definitely won't be disappointed. Now, is there anyone in the group who has special dietary requirements?
Oh, yes. Both my sister and brother have an allergy to nuts. We usually just avoid them altogether. We like to try each other's dishes and it makes it easier.
Right, that's important. I'll just make a note of that.
Oh, don't worry. They'll remind you for sure. Oh, one more thing I almost forgot to mention. My father's recovering from surgery, and for the time being he's in a wheelchair. Are there any stairs or anything that could make it difficult for him?
Good question. We do have stairs outside, but we also have a ramp. It shouldn't be a problem at all. We'll make a special place for him at the table.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, You have some time to look at questions 7 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 7 to 10.
If you want, you can place your orders now while you're on the phone.
Well, I think everyone will want to make their own choices, but it might be nice to have a few starters prepared in advance.
May I suggest some of our salads? We have a great white bean salad and another with basil and tomatoes.
Oh, well, they sound good, but,
Or, how about our famous stuffed mushrooms?
yes, those sound good. Could we have them? And maybe something with bread. Do you make your own bread at the restaurant?
Yes, our bread is fantastic, fresh from the oven. We serve that with our homemade pesto, if you think you'd like that.
What else is there?
Well, for something a bit different, you could try our salmon fritters. They always get good reviews.
Yeah, they sound nice. Okay, those two will do. And everyone can decide if they want salads or bread when they get there.
Wonderful. I'll just write that down. Right, so is there anything else that we can do to make the celebration more memorable? We often do special cakes for these kinds of occasions.
Well, Dad isn't supposed to eat much sugar, so what about decorations? Could you set up some balloons or something like that?
Absolutely. We've done that kind of thing before.
And I don't suppose you have live music. We could request that the band sings their favourite song.
Unfortunately, they only play on Saturdays and Sundays. But we can try to make the music special. I'll tell you what, if you can create a CD of their favourite music, we can play it during part of the dinner.
Yes, that'd be fantastic. They'll love it. And we'll have a special gift as well. Thanks, that all sounds wonderful.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 2.